Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Um, I have a lot of things to get through that I wanted to talk to you about. And I am wearing my ET hat because yesterday I was supposed to be in with the 5-yarnaholics. And I wasn't feeling very well. I have arthritis really bad, so I was hurting and I needed to lay down. And I laid down, and then I didn't hear the alarm, so I missed it. So I told them all I was sorry. They're all like, it happens, don't worry, but I still feel so guilty because I wanted to be there. I was so excited, and I missed it. So I am trying to get myself back on track. I'm going to get through this video because I've been putting it off. And, you know, when I hurt really bad, I start jerking a little bit. So excuse it, you know, excuse my appearance. I haven't been feeling the greatest. I was going to try to put makeup on, try and cover up everything, and then I'm like, my hands aren't working like they're supposed to be. So I'm just a little out of it. So I wrote to the girls, and, you know, I mean, I'm still fighting this cold. I got tested to make sure it's not that. It's just a really bad cold from us getting caught out in the rain, and then it goes into 90s. It dropped down to 60 last night, which was awesome, and now it's shot back up to 91. So from hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and it's just messing me up really bad. And the funny thing is the snow doesn't bother me, the cold doesn't bother me, but the rain kills my bones. But I love the rain so much. I really do. There's nothing better, and especially if you go back to Tennessee and you go into some of the restaurants, like a Cracker Barrel, or even some of the hotels that they have in the smaller towns. My family's all from Sparta, Tennessee. And, but you hear that rain tinging off that tin roof. There's nothing better than a lullaby of that. So I want to thank you all from my little subscriber family. I don't like calling you subscribers. I like calling you my family. So the ones that have been with me since I started out and didn't know what the heck I was doing, I'm still learning. I still am trying to learn how to post everything. And then also to all our new people that we have, I hope you stay with our Pups and Crochet family and have a lot of fun with us. And I think the next time it's either me or Lisa that's going to be doing the 5-yarnaholics next month. And then also next month I'm going to be with Neva and Ashley, and I forgot to write everybody's name down. I know there's Connie and Lisa. That's going to be into an 80s collab that we're going to do. And I'm real excited about that because, you know, I'm totally into the 80s. Like tubular, you know, for sure. Excuse me a second. Gotta have my Arnold Palmer tea. It's the only thing that makes me feel better other than ice cream. So Robert brought me ice cream today. And I told everybody, I said, I sent them all on our page, and I told them that I'm sorry, so sorry. Please accept my apology. That's what I sent to them, to let them know that I was sorry that I missed our group because I was looking forward to it all month. But, okay, so I am going to do, since it is Monday, right? I am going to do my 80s movie for Monday. Okay. She's Having a Baby with Kevin Bacon, who is a hottie. I loved his acting, and it was funny because he started out in 79. He went on and did the Jason movie, the Sleepaway in the camp, and Jason killed them all. And anyway, but Kevin Bacon went on there, and it was funny because I was watching a special about him, and he's got 7 ways to, Bacon. Somewhere along the line, somebody has worked or been with Kevin Bacon. I love it, watching that. And anyway, so went on there and signed up to be a part in that movie so that he was Friday the 13th, I think, Jason, yeah. And anyway, so he went on that movie just to get money for a car, and it ended up from there he just went on and on and on and just did everything. But this is also with Elizabeth McGovern, this one, who's got really pretty eyes. And with that dark hair, it just makes them pop. So they get married, and it's just funny. He's having all these like visions running through his head about every piece of his life and everything. And they end up getting pregnant, and Alec Baldwin's in here, and he plays a real jerk. But this is an excellent movie. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It's got some awesome songs. I even have the soundtrack for that because I just love the songs on there. And while we're talking about the 80s, I was sitting there yesterday, and we were talking, Robert and I were talking about some things, all kinds of things that we've done, adventures we've seen. I mean, over the years, it's been a lot, And we went down to, in Chicago, there's a street called Weed Street, W-E-E-D, yes, Weed, like weed, okay, Weed Street. And they do all kinds of plays and everything. Like they had Tony and Tina's wedding. It wasn't at that exact place, but it's in the same area, and that was awesome. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. But this one, we went to it. We bought tickets and we went, and it was called the Totally Awesome 80s Prom, and it was I believe it was prom 1989. Okay, and it was on Weed Street. So the name of their school was Want to Get High, because it's on Weed Street. Get it? Oh my God, that still gets me. And I have a t-shirt still that says it. It's a blue t-shirt with yellow writing. It says Want to Get High, and it says Class of 89. It's really cute. And we went, we were in there and we were dancing, and then I saw a group of people come up and get Robert, and they took Robert away. And so I'm standing there. We had gone with another couple, so I'm standing there and I'm like, what are they doing? And they'd go, I don't know. They just took him away. And I'm like, okay. So they're doing all kinds of things. They announced the prom king and queen. Then they had the sluts walking around. They had Helga, the exchange student, walking around. They had the Valley girls, the football players. They had everything going. And then we hear, whoo, 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 whoo. And they just start making a path. And they come running through. as they're screaming. And they come running through, and they got Robert in the front with this little beanie hat on, and they're calling him Peewee. And they're going, Peewee, 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 Peewee. Okay, and you know Robert's a pretty big guy, and they called him Peewee, which I thought was just so funny. And so I have Peewee was supposed to have been a virgin. So they wanted him to get with Olga, the foreign exchange student. And she was just this big blonde girl in like a German dress with the little suspender things. And she had long blonde braids. So they all the football players took him out with Helga. And then they started screaming in the hallway, "Wah!" like this. Then they came back in like he did it. And they're going, Peewee, 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 Peewee. Okay, it was so funny. I have never seen Robert turn so red in my whole life. But it also made me so excited that he finally just jumped right in, because he's been learning from me. Don't hold back. Don't ever have regrets. Do it. You want to dance in the middle of the street in the rain? Just do it. That's it. Not bad stuff. Good stuff. Have some fun. You know, take a chance. What you gonna do? You gotta have fun. Why are you gonna sit back and miss it? You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it at all. I had a little time where I kind of held back, and then I always thought, what if? I don't want to have any more what ifs. I'm gonna do it. If I make the biggest fool out of myself, I don't care. And for my kids, I would do anything. I would make a fool of myself for them, for Robert, for my sister, for my mama, anybody. I would make. I did not care. And I know I got that from my mama, because my mama did not care. She would do anything. Oh my God. We took all the kids, all of us rented this giant van. We all drove down to Legoland after we did SeaWorld, when we went swimming with the dolphins. Then we went to Legoland the next day, and Legoland, everything is made out of Legos. I mean, these guys, they made boats that were made out of Legos. You got to ride in the boat, and you got to go through the fairy castle, and it's on a little stream, and then you see the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. Then you see the 3 little pigs, and the big bad wolf, and there's another wolf there too. But anyway, and then everything, the castles, everything as you're going on this boat is made out of Legos. So then we get out to the main road where we're going to the next thing, and they had the stormtroopers with Darth Vader all made up, and I mean, they were huge. They were like this tall, okay? And like, I had to look up to see their helmets and everything. They were big. I mean, these are full size. So my mom decided the kids were laughing because my mom was like hugging up on them and stuff. Well, then she grabbed him into no place and was just like taking pictures. Okay, she didn't realize we had a whole group of people around us watching her. And when she got done, they all started clapping, and she went, and then went on. I was like, oh my God. But the kids will never forget that. You know, I mean, and it was so much fun. But I was just going through things in my head, like, you know, I'm still trying to find a rescue for my son's puppy, Grim. They, like I told you about, these stupid puppy mills. And all these rescues are just having fits because they keep trying to change their DNA, changing this, changing that. So Grim is a Boston Terrier, and instead of being black and white, they messed around with him and made the litter come out brown and white. Well, he's 3 years old, and then he went into seizures. And so I'm trying to find, I even called Turtle Rescue that I have on my Facebook to ask them. They sent me some places to go, because we're in Illinois, you know. And I got a hold of one, but they said they only deal with Indiana and Michigan. And I said, well, we'll drive. But with Grim having seizures, he needs 24-hour care. And with my son working, you know, 8 to 16 hours sometimes, that's not good for the puppy. And I would take him, but with Munchkin and Peanut both being older, and they hold on one second. Okay, sorry. I forgot to mute my TV, and I didn't want it to not make sound. And then Monkey's here. Monkey is a half Chihuahua and a half mini Greyhound. That's why she has a really big chest and the little tummy. She's all white in her face. Yeah, there you go. She's 18. We don't know her birthday, so I just celebrate her birthday on my birthday, and Peanut's birthday, and Noah's birthday. We just do it all on February 14th. So they all get special chicken, right? Get orange chicken. You like orange chicken. They get special chicken. Yeah, look, say hi, everybody. So with these guys, Monkey's very skittish around a lot of activity. Her and Peanut to play once in a while, and then she's like, I'm done, you know. But Grim is so much bigger than them, and I would gladly take him than lose one of our babies, but I can't do it with these guys. And then he tries to eat Noah because he doesn't like her flying around. But he is an awesome dog. So I'm trying to find a medical special foster home or a rescue that deals with animals that have medical problems. Because with his seizures, the doctors have told him that the seizures have been brought on because of the coloring. Because they messed up with him, and he should have been black and white, but they messed him up, tried to change the colors, and turned him into a brown and white, which you hardly ever see in a Boston Terrier. You want done? Good girl. Good girl. So, anyway, I'm trying to find a foster because I really don't want them to have to put him down. He needs somebody that's going to be home. He's on seizure medicine to help him. And when he has seizures, they're a cluster of seizures. So he doesn't have just one, he has quite a few. And then they're done and he's fine. The medicine helps, but he needs somebody that's going to be there to watch him and take care of him because he's an awesome dog. And all he wants is love and to play. But with my son, he's, you know, I'm not close enough now because I moved out here. I can't get to him that fast. So we're going to end up having to find him a new place. Somebody that's going to be there to be able to give him his seizure medicine, take care of him with a yard that he can run and play. You know, he's an awesome dog. But so A lot of people have been helping me search for one. I've called quite a few around where we used to live in Downers Grove, Westmont, and they are so full of dogs that people have just dropped off because they've lost their house. And I think that's why we have so many cats over here. The ones that have lost their apartments have just let their pets out. So I try to catch them and get them over into Champaign so that they can get a new home. I can't have a cat because the cats would hurt Munchkin and Peanut, and they'd eat Noah. So I can't bring them in here. But anyway, I was thinking a lot about Corey last night, and I just started giggling because I was thinking about him in baseball. And, you know, Corey's a bigger guy. You know, he always was a bigger kid. And so nobody ever messed with him. He was a broad boy, not heavy, just big, you know. And so he was in baseball, and I loved to watch them play baseball. Sadie was in softball, and she was so bored with the softball with the underpitch, so she wanted to get into baseball, and I told her, go. You can go on a baseball team. They can't stop you. Girls can do anything. But she finally just like, and then just didn't do it anymore. And so I loved watching Corey. Well, this was a new year, same coach, and he handed out the t-shirts, and we're sitting in the bleachers right next to their dugout, and I hear Corey just screaming, yeah, that's it. Give the big kid, the fat kid, this one. Give him this one. And I go over there, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? And the coach is like, he's throwing a fit about his jersey. And I said, what's wrong with your jersey? He goes, oh, they're going to give the fat kid 99. What, these guys get 1, 2, 10? And I said, Corey, you picked your own number. That was the number you wanted. Whoop! Instantly blood red. He just looked at me, he's like, oh, sorry. And his coach just busted out laughing. So the game was like held up by 5 minutes because they couldn't stop laughing. Then he had everybody in the bleachers laughing because they all heard him. And, you know, that was just so funny. And I wanted to also let you know, please go over to the channel Lisa-ladybird loves. She is doing a Christmas Secret Santa, and everybody that gets, you know, puts their name in, they get picked, and they get to buy for one person and send them a gift, so that in Christmas everybody will have one gift to open at least. And she's got this cutest video up, so please take a look at her. It's Lisa-ladybird loves. She's in the UK, and the way she did the video is just gorgeous. You have to see it, you know. And then my baby Callahan, yes, my baby Callahan Joseph, turned 4 months old today, my grandbaby. So he had to go get his 4-month shots, and he was not happy at all. But he's still smiling, my baby. And they're going to be here next month, so I can't wait to see him. And let's see. I also was laughing at Robert because, like, it always seems like I'm staring at him at the time that he does it, but there's sometimes when he gets off work and he's sitting here and we're watching a show or whatever, and all of a sudden he'll, and I always see him, and I just start laughing, and he's like, why do you always have to see it when I do that? I said, you're glitching, you got a glitch going on. I mean, I don't know, we're just It's so funny. Oh, okay, I gotta stop. And also, you know, I Crystal messaged me. I pretty much just like was like zoning out. I just wasn't feeling well, and so she messaged me last night, and she goes, "Cindy, get on Joe's," and she sent me the link. Get on there. You won a prize. I'm like, cool, okay. So I go on there, and I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, I did win. And you know, sometimes they don't remember my name, so they just call me Pups, which is fine. I don't care. Call me Pups. And they're like, Pups, you won. And I'm like, cool. And they go, you won a soil tester. I'm like, okay. And I was so excited I didn't really hear what he said I won. So I'm like, cool. And his name is Joe, and he is the Garden State Gardner. So you might want to check out his channel. He does a lot of fun things. He does like these raffles. He gives out seeds, and he has these really pretty seeds that he gives out. And he also, because he's so sweet, I mentioned him before, so some people have started going over there, some of the crocheting fans and stuff. So he started because he's getting all different types of people. Now he's doing things for people that sew, crochet, knit. He does for farmers. They have a lot of homesteads that are on there. And if you go through my list of channels, you can see a bunch of them that are on there that I love to watch. Like Yogi Farms, they're great. And I added on a bunch of new ones from yesterday, so I could watch. And you learn a lot about how to take care of plants, how to grow different kinds of vegetables, how to be sustainable to yourself, you know, so you don't have to go to the store as much to grow your own. Well, here, I would do mine in pots because there's not really much land to really put it in, so I would do pots and grow my tomatoes, which I plan on doing, and my okra, because I love okra. And nothing's better than fresh okra and fresh green tomatoes, and you fry them. Awesome. Yes. It's good. Okay, and I do have a Michael's yarn haul for you. 2 days or 3 days ago, we went out to do some errands, and we stopped out in Champaign, and he wanted to go into Michael's. I said, well, I'll drop you off at Michael's. I'm going to go over to the dollar store because I had to pick up a couple things. He's like, okay. So he goes in there, and he tells me, he goes, now, when you walk in the house, don't look back, just go in. I said, okay. So I went in the house, came back out, and then he gave me a bag of yarn that he got. And they were having it buy one, get one half off. So he really picked some beautiful colors, which I'm going to show you. Sorry for the crinkle. And also, what was I putting? I forgot. Oh, I know. That morning he came out and he gave me a rose. And it was a white rose that had different color petals. They were pink, green, blue. It's just starting to bud, you know, open all the way up. And it's got glitter on it. It's so pretty. Because he knows I hate red roses. Hate them. Hate red roses. But I love pink and yellow and green and blue, whatever colors they make. Okay, so I think I'm going through my list here to make sure I did not forget anything. Oh, and just for the ones that do have pups, in case you didn't know, you can go through Starbucks if you like coffee. I'm not a coffee person at all. And if you have your puppy with you, you can order a puppuccino. which is a little cup of whipped cream that they give for the puppies for free. And then also, if you go to Dairy Queen and you have your puppies in your car, you can order a pup cup, which is a little cup with vanilla ice cream. And if you have 2 dogs, 3 dogs, however many dogs you have in your car, they give you a pup cup for each one for free, just for you buying your ice cream, which I think is awesome because these guys love it. Monkey doesn't have any teeth, so the ice cream is perfect for her. That's why I cook her chicken every day, and I have to scrunch it up into little bitty pieces so she can eat it. I have to soak her dog food, you know, her kibble inside the dog food so it gets nice and mushy, and then she can eat it. So, yeah, so that's an idea if you do that. And they do it year-round, so as long as they're open, they do it. And you have your pup, they have their ice cream. Okay, so I'm going to show you the yarn, and I also have 2 packages that are going out for the winner on the, we're doing, you know, giveaways and stuff on the 5 Yarnaholics now. So, you know, make sure you're with the next one, and I will be there. I will make sure I'm there. And it's, you know, we're hoping to get the channel to grow a lot, so, you know, we are going to start doing giveaways and stuff, and they did one yesterday, so, I will get that in the mail. And then also from Connie's channel, Crystal one, so I got Crystal's package that's ready, gotta go out. Okay, so I'm going to show you this yarn, and then I will leave you alone for a little while, because you can only have so much Cindy. Now this is the Impeccable yarn, 285 yards. It's a number 4, and it is super squishy. It is a squish factor of 9. I give it a 9 on the squish factor. And it's very easy to use. It pulls out nicely when you frog it. And for people that don't know what frogging is, which I had to ask too, is when you mess up and you have to pull it all out. So that's what it is. But this doesn't get caught up. It's really a nice yarn. And it's impeccable. Now this one is called just Grass, which I think is just beautiful. Okay. And then got this one, Kelly Green. Pretty. And this is really, these are all the same yardage, all the same squish factor, and they do come with these little patterns. So if you get them, don't throw your labels away because the patterns are in there. And, you know, some of them have different patterns. And then he got me this one, which is called Pumpkin. Because, you know, in Illinois, we don't say pumpkin, we say pumpkin. Pumpkin. And so, you know, this one has this pretty little scarf and on that one. The other one had the little kid's outfit, but this one has that pattern in it. Okay, then we have, and he got me 2 of each color. Now this one is called Sea Green, but it looks blue to me. I mean, what it's showing on there is what it looks like, so it's blue. But it's sea green. Okay, then we have Sunny Day, because he knows I love yellow, which would be perfect with the yellow that Lisa sent me. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Then I got this one, and this one is called just gold. Just gold. And then we have This one's called Rich Orchard. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I don't know if the sale is still going on, but if it is, you know, you might want to check it out. And then I got this one. This one is called Grape Punch. Perfect name for it, because that is a beautiful color purple, which kind of would go awesome with this, with maybe a light pink in between, maybe like the flamingo, maybe? I don't know. We'll check it out and see. But I have used this yarn before, and it's very, very easy on the hands. You know, doesn't hurt like a lot. So there are some that are, you know, these are, I think these are 100% acrylic. Yeah, there are some acrylic yarns that are not soft, and they do hurt your hands. So I try to stay away from them. And this one is called Red Hot. How can you beat that color? That is gorgeous. And let me make sure these are all, and these are all the doubles. So I got 2 of each. He got me 2 of each kind. And the funny thing is that I was going on Michael's, and I was looking at the colors, and I'm like jotting down colors. I put a couple in my cart, you know, and then, you know, you always go back and you fix your cart. But I put a couple in my cart, and like 6 out of these were the colors that I wanted. And he had no idea, because he did not see my list on my phone. And I was like, this is the one I wanted. Oh my God. So, you know. You know, and when you do go on my channel, if you go to look at the places, because it was funny, Gardner, the Garden State, Gardner, every time that he got a super chat where like somebody donated $1, you know, it goes towards shipping and stuff, and they donated $1 or whatever, he had to eat a jelly bean from his son. And these were those jelly beans that are like soured milk, stinky socks, what was the other one? Dog food. So each time he got 3 of them in a row, 3 of them added, you know, 3 each one that he got 3, he had to eat one of those jelly beans. And it was the funniest thing ever. They have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. Check out that. Look on my my channels, and you can find some of the new gardeners that I added on. Also, some of them are also doing that Harvest Moon giveaway from Haas. He started that, and he I believe he started that last year. I didn't get to do it because I wasn't on here last year, so this is my first time that I get to enter. But and maybe next year then I'll do it on my channel. But you know, so that's a lot of fun. And they, you know, it's kind of like the fairies. So he got it after Dana. He started it after Dana did hers, the Christmas in July fairies. So he started this one for the Harvest Moon. And so if you know, once you went on a channel, they send your name into Haas, and then Haas will pick one main winner, and that winner will get a prize from every channel that entered. So it's a win-win. You go on them, you learn new channels, and then you can win a gift. Who knows? But definitely make sure you check out Ladybird, Lisa-ladybird Love. Check her channel out. She is funny. You will love this video, and you will laugh so hard, because she did a wonderful thing on this, and she wants to make sure that everybody that's on here will receive at least one gift, because there are some people that don't have anybody, that are alone, and at least they will have one gift to know that somebody cares. So please check it out. Okay? Remember, adopt, don't shop. Hugs and puppy kisses to you all. I will try to get more videos up, but today, this is it. I'm done. I hope you watched it all the way through. Probably our next video we're going to be putting up will be for our 500 giveaway. Robert wants to be here for that. He's been collecting items to put into it, so he's really excited. I'm excited to hit the big 5-0, and we're only like, I think 39 people out of it. So share with your family, share with your friends, you know, anybody that wants to have a good time and listen about yarn and talk to me about 80s, we're good to go. Okay? Okay, well, bye everybody. I will see you next time.